Menno Van Rijn. I'm the managing partner of an innovation consultancy called Bax & Willems. And we are specialized in innovation coming from science and technology. And I think the main question that we try to help our clients answer is how to bring science and technology to the market. I think that's a big challenge for a lot of companies, also for a lot of researchers. And that's why I think also where design-driven innovation can be of great help. We work on this topic in a number of different areas, a number of different sectors. And I think you can say that the challenges faced in terms of bringing technology to the market are in a lot of ways similar to all these different sectors. So we work, for example, in automotive, we work with advanced materials, we work with manufacturing, and we work for big companies, for example, in automotive, but we work also for very small startups. And we work with emerging technologies such as maybe 3D printing, but we also work with big industrial clients, chemical companies, for example, and they face different challenges. So I think when we talk with clients, the big challenge they face is how to bring the technologies that they are developing or that are being developed in R&D centers, how to bring that into applications, how to bring it into products that they can launch and bring to the market. And we come across clients, for example, chemical companies that do a lot of R&D and have almost a huge backlog, a huge amount of materials, for example, lying on the shelf for which they cannot so easily find applications. And at the same time, we work also with companies that maybe do not do so much R&D, but they see, of course, the technology being developed around them. They may be working with, for example, universities or R&D centers, and they also have this challenge of actually translating the technology push into meaningful applications. And I think that's where design-driven research, design-driven innovation can be of great help. So when thinking about how to bring technology and how to bring science to the market, companies often ask themselves, how can we envisage now, when we are still in the R&D phase, when we're still developing the science, what the application of that technology can look like? And companies have difficulties understanding or seeing what the technology that's being developed right now, how they should develop it now, so that in the future when they get to the market, they have something that's relevant that will be accepted by the market. It's difficult for companies to see in the early R&D stages what kind of choices they should be making to optimize the chance that when it gets to the market, things are a success. So I think the traditional way of doing R&D is quite a linear development process where you start with the science, with the research, you go into the development phase, and in the end you launch to the market. The big thing that design-driven research, design-driven innovation can add to this process is that it isn't a linear process anymore. Designers are very much used to working in short, iterative cycles, to use experimentation as a means to, before having the final product, before having developed the full technology, already getting a feeling for how that technology could feel, what the value could be, how people will use it, whether companies will be interested to actually buy the technology. They use mock-ups, they use simulation, prototyping, all kinds of tools that make it possible to envisage what may be something that is still being developed right now, how that could look in the future, and to already make decisions before the development takes place about which way it should go, because there's already need identified, interest shown, a value being created from what we see in maybe sometimes even very rough prototypes using materials that are similar to the ones that in the end may be developed, but that are not developed right now.